Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. We're going to try to keep this one short. I'm just going to do a little review on a product that I've been testing out. For those of you that follow me on Snapchat, you know I have been mentioning for the past couple months that I have been testing out the Soap & Glory Sit Tight Super Intense 4D Firming and Smoothing Body Serum. That is a lot to say. This is my third tube, so I've already went through two. I think I've already shown at least one or maybe two in my empties, and I'm on my third one. So I've been using this for a solid 2.5, maybe 3 months pretty religiously. Once in a while, I will forget a day. But for the most part, I've used it enough to test it out. The only thing that I'm not doing that it recommends is it recommends using it twice a day, and I've only been using it once a day. I use it after I get out of the shower. The places that I've been testing this out on are my upper thighs, the backs of my legs, up into my butt and hips. Because for me, that is where I notice that my skin is changing the most as I age. Now let me talk a little bit about cellulite. I don't really necessarily think that I have cellulite. My skin is just aging. I'm 46 years old. It's going to happen. I can tell that it's happening there. I probably have a little bit of cellulite, but let me explain something. You all know that I do health coaching. You also know that I did personal training for many years. So I've worked with many people trying to achieve weight loss. And I've had many women talk to me about cellulite and can they get rid of it. Well, I definitely believe that there is a lot to say about cellulite and genetics. I think if your mom had a lot of cellulite or her skin was that way, there is a chance that yours could be that way as well. And I know I did talk about this one time with my physician, and she did say a lot of things just are genetics. But I also believe there are a lot of things that you can do, and basically what I have found out is it really boils down to what does your body consist of? Back in my 20s, although I was about the same size I am now, like granted I was pregnant most of my 20s, but I really kind of was about the same size and weighed about the same that I do now, but my body was made up of a lot of fat because my diet was made up of a lot of fat. And when I say fat, I don't mean the healthy kind of fats. My diet was made up of a lot of starchy carbs and not the good ones, and a lot of sugar. So although I was lean and I looked good in clothing, when I had a bathing suit on, you could tell that I was that skinny fat. Well, let's jump ahead now. I'm 46 years old. My body is made up of completely different material. I have a lot of muscle on my body, and my body fat percentage is low. So I actually feel like I have less cellulite in my 40s than I did in my 20s. And it really just boils down to the fact that it's muscle versus the fat that I had in my 20s. So if you really want to see changes in your body, and I definitely can say from working with so many women and getting them to achieve the weight loss goals that they want to achieve and putting some muscle on their body by doing resistance training, they notice that the condition of their skin became better. It was improved by choosing to make those decisions with their diet and their exercise. So I'm telling you right now, a product like this is not going to change things unless you are putting the work in the gym and you're putting the work in with your diet and doing clean eating, getting off the standard American diet, or you know how I like to call it, the SAD diet. But what do I think of this? I've actually been pretty impressed with it. I do feel that I noticed some results. It is very tingly when it is applied to you, so you really have to pay attention to that. Be very careful. Make sure you have panties on. Let me just say that. I don't need to be TMI, but there are certain areas you don't want this to get because it's gonna be on fire. I'm just gonna say that. So if you're drinking your coffee right now, you probably just spit it across the room, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Make sure you have your panties on. Speaking of panties, don't forget to watch my panties video. But yeah, you wanna have those on, and I tell you, I love the feel of it though. It's definitely tingly. You can feel it. There's a sensation to it. So pick it up if you wanna know what I'm talking about. I would definitely say if you decided to test out the product, you got to give it time. It definitely takes time, but I would say that with my clean eating, with my exercise, and with this, I definitely noticed changes to my skin. It's nothing miraculous, and again, if you're not doing everything, if you're not putting the work in where I'm telling you to put the work in, I wouldn't expect anything like this to do magic. It's not going to repair damage that you're doing. But I don't care how old you are, you clean up your diet, you start doing some resistance training, I guarantee you, you are going to see a difference in your skin condition. But you want to try something new, get the Sit Tight Super Intense 40 Firming Smoothing Body Serum. I think it's awesome. I definitely recommend it. I'm going to continue to use it. I don't know if I will during the fall and winter because I'm not really exposing my legs, so this kind of came out at a bad time, but I know a lot of you have been waiting to hear what I have to say about this. So I will have links below for everything. I'll have a link for this top, my earrings. I always have the links down below as well as in the corresponding blog post, so you want to check that out. So anyway, just want to do a little review. Wishing you an awesome and wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, take care.